I had to come back and do one more video. Again, well, let's start off by saying, welcome back to the Crypto Bully Bear channel where there's only fun decoding and no financial advice. And we're live. So, I just did a video earlier this morning showing you numbers, crazy enough, numbers that connect to the Super Bowl. Then I showed you there was some type of pattern that said controlling hurricanes and tornadoes. And there was numbers that connected to the Super Bowl date, 211, and there was numbers that connected to the Super Bowl number 58. Now, if you remember, I was doing videos and I was also talking about Whitney Houston, right? They were talking about Whitney Houston and why she was important. Well, she also died in a tub of water, right? Liquidity. As well as Houston, we have a problem. As well as she was born in New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey. And as we know, Newark means the new ark. The new ark. So, I asked, somebody informed me that the number 58, which was the Super Bowl this year, the number 58 has never been worn by anybody, as you can see here. The following numbers, for one reason or another, have never graced an official NBA jersey by any player. Okay? And as you can see, there's your first number is 58. You can go across the board. There's all your numbers. Even the flip side is 82. Again, the NBA started in 1949. Okay? I'm going to say it again. The NBA started in 1949. That is 75 years ago. I'm going to repeat this again. The NBA started 1949, and today we're 75 years out. 75 years have passed, and none of these numbers, nobody ever wore a jersey. Well, hold on a second. So let's go here now. Funny enough, earlier this year, you had Dikembe Mutombo, okay? And this guy, Tower, you can see the word tower, okay? When we're talking about the Twin Towers, look at the age he died, 58. Now, this is not the main part, but here. He was 58 years old. And look at the fucking number he's wearing, 55. That was his number. 55 was his number, 58. Holy shit. I'm going to show you something because I took a screenshot earlier today. And you can't make this shit up, really. So, here I showed you that for everybody who is laughing at conspiracy theorists, here's the frequency monitors, the satellites, if you want to call them. Satellites pushing out frequencies, causing a tornado. That's what the image is there. As you can see here, I already showed you this. Hurricane tornadoes control devices. There's your number 58. There's your 58, right? There's Mkembe. And check this out. So again, I already showed you, nobody wore the number 58 in over 75 years of the NBA. Why is it that this year, a guy named Jack, remember Three's Companies, I did the freaking decode on Three's Companies, Jack Tripper, the Jack, right? On the card, I mean, if I go into the poker scene, I'm sure there's a Jack floating around over there. But anyway, let's get into this guy. Jack McVeigh becomes the first NBA player in history to wear the number 58. Okay? I love when people drop off. They can't handle it. So I'm just trying to show you why I believe that there should be some type of run or something, either with gold or crypto this year. Because we had Super Bowl number 58. Now, again, first time ever. And guess what team this guy plays on? The Houston Rockets. Are we not going to blast off? So, another one dropped off. Love it. The less, the better. It means less bullshit on the screen. So, you have the first time ever NBA player who got the number, Houston Rockets. I mean, I don't know. How much do you want more to see? If you laugh at this, then you just are not ready to move up your frequencies to understand what's going on over here. That's what's up. Everybody drop the fuck off. The XRP 262 logo on WebOff now resembles the bearable guy Golden Sun. Decodes I say is when the bear looks to the sun, he thanks God for giving him time to buy XRP for cheap. Yeah. Well, I don't really know about those coins, so I'm not going to really speak on them. All I can say is that movie that I did see the symbol of XRP 262. So who knows if that's going to be anything? We shall see. But I mean, if you're not bullish on this particular thing right here, first time ever, the number 58 has been weared on the NBA. And he's part of the Houston Rockets. We're taking off. And like I said, this year would be a perfect year for crypto to pop because everyone's sleeping on it. Everybody's sleeping on it. All right? For the people that probably did not see my previous video, I just showed this. Look at hurricane tornado control device. I'm just saying there's been a lot of hurricanes, and just recently, almost like 30-something tornadoes ripped up Florida. But I was looking down over here. Here's your date. Super Bowl date, 2/11. 2/11 is Super Bowl date. And it was the 58th Super Bowl. I'm just showing you connecting numbers. I'm not saying anybody did anything. I'm just saying that this is a U.S. patent here. This is here. This is what it says. We know that this connects to this year because of the crazy hurricane. I told you the Helene hurricane is the 88 event. If you see it, if you don't, that's on you. And there's your Super Bowl dates. So that right there is all I wanted to share with you. Oh, and I just showed you Dikembe Mutombo, right? He was 58 when he died, and he wore the number 55. This morning, look. This morning, 50 on my bullshit Facebook, 58 requests, 55 people online. That's the Matrix talking. Only me it happens to, only me. Nobody shows this type of dumb shit here. Everybody's reading articles, reading tweets, showing you bank statements, this and that. I'm showing you what I experience. And that's why my shit is more original than anybody else's. You might not like what I say, but that is original shit right there. Just found it fucking weird. 58 requests, 55, and we were just talking about this. Do I have anything else here to show? No, and like I said, remember, I just showed you the hurricanes, right? I just showed you about controlling tornadoes. I mean, hypothetically, that's what it states. I'm not saying that's what it does. And Helene was the worst hurricane we had this year. I'm going to show you one more thing. Hurricane Helene, 1958, was the most intense tropical cyclone of 1958, hurricane season. All right? If you can't see these motherfucking connections that I'm showing you, there is no fucking helping you, and my channel is not for you. Please unsubscribe and go follow somebody else that has information that you can understand. Jimmy D, what's up? Thank you, Alordon. Francisco, what's up, man? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm showing you connection after connection. Number 58. How's that connect to this? How's that connect to that? Again, 58. And this is from somebody also that pointed this out. What number's connected to XRP? What number's connected to XRP? 589. 58. Again, the number that's connected to XRP, 589. Can you not see the fucking connections? Hello, McFly. What up, the one? I mean, I don't know who else is showing you connections like this. I haven't been on other people's channels that often lately. But goddamn, you cannot deny what I'm showing you. A big bang is about to happen. Hopefully, crypto falls in with gold and silver. But I really believe it's the precious metals that's going to skyrocket. Next to, like I said, anything that's connected to precious metals, coin-wise, should pump. I mean, look at this is the program. On top of this hurricane coming in at 58, us having this year's Super Bowl 58, being that it's HH, that's the 88 event. It happened in North Carolina, the same motherfucking state. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And people don't believe in programs. How many events did we have in the past 4 or 5 years that keeps connecting to almost 100 years back? The flu thing happened, right? Try to connect it to the Spanish flu, papa. We have a crash that I feel like is coming up and sometime in November. As you can see also, we had that crash in 1929. This year's leap year, 1929. The 29 falls in the thing. Did you notice something, Jimmy? Interesting? Or from what I'm saying, you found that interesting? Not too sure what you mean. I'm trying to see if I can show you. Look it. We talk about frequencies. Now, funny enough, we've seen this the Simpsons with the Elon Musk, right? Musk falls from space or whatever that episode is on the Simpsons. And toward the end, Elon is sitting with Homer on top of the nuclear plant, and there's a violin that comes in. Here's the bow. That's the violin bow right here. You see that brown stick and that yellow shading? That's a violin bow. This guy is rubbing, as you can see the feathers right there, that yellow stripe. This guy's rubbing this violin bow along this piece of glass, and look at the shape that it's creating. That's the proton symbol, which I thought was pretty cool. Let's see. I'm reading what you guys are writing. The one feels it too. Things are lining up. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Don, what I don't agree is when people say crypto will moon and then crash. I think once it moons, it'll stay, and that's when people will be priced out. Well, like I said before, we're not in the normal zone. Before it was just retail. Before it was just us going back and forth, retail, buying and dumping, buying and dumping, buying and dumping. And this is like chump change money that's moving along. This time around, this is bank money. This is private institute and bank money. We're talking about millions here, millions on millions on millions, probably billions here. So I feel, and probably a lot of other people feel, that this next bull run, which I wouldn't even call it a bull run, I like to change the words to bull stampede, because I don't think there's no turning back. That movie, You Will Get Left Behind, like I said, today's prices, 2024 prices, are not going to be the same in 2025. That is my personal opinion. That's what I believe. Especially if banks are going to be holding it and transferring it and dealing with their customers. There's no way the customers that didn't do research like us, that haven't put in the time or the effort to understand our investments, I can't see them getting in on pennies. I just can't. My whole life, and you probably noticed it too, our whole life, things are usually priced up, then we hear about it. We don't usually hear about it by 1,000 YouTubers and then coming back to be like, oh, wow, I can buy this for a penny, for 10 cents, for under $1. It's going to be $10,000. Wow, how lucky am I? I never gotten that lucky. So, and I notice most of the masses don't get that lucky. The higher ups, the system doesn't work like that. The system is tended to tease the masses, get as much out of them, and then squeeze them out. That's how the system works. Like in a crash, like you see now, stocks and everything is all-time highs. They usually push these prices all-time high so they can sell. Let's just hypothetically say, all-time high is, let's say, $100 of one stock. Then all of a sudden we get a crash. Then that stock went from $100 to $1. Now that person that sold on top, the rich people, they could go buy 100 more times the supply that they had. This is how the rich keeps getting richer, and this is how the poor keeps getting poorer. Because us little guys don't realize it. When we see it climbing to the top, we hope that it keeps going and it stays up there. Because we're trying to sell to hold. And most of the times, we're stuck holding the bag. The price drops. We get depressed. We get angry. We get upset. We get into a defense mechanism like, damn, I lost this much? I can't lose my last $100, my last $200. And they'll pull out. And that's when everything turns around and fucking skyrockets and leave your ass behind. So, yes, I don't think there's going to be too much of a pullback. And to be honest, I don't think retail has that much money into cryptocurrency when the private institutes, when the bank money comes in. I don't think we're going to top that money. So I really don't see it dropping drastically or even coming. When regulations come in, I don't even see the prices today. I don't see them anywhere near the prices today once regulations kick in. My personal opinion, that's what I feel. In the bearable guy riddle, the castle was XRP on the purple flag and USD is orange flag. In the riddle with the rocket is purple, and what's propelling the rocket is the USD orange. Very good eyes. Maybe what propels the purple rocket is RLUSD. This is one thing I got to say about the RLUSD. I heard yesterday that the RLUSD is going to be pegged to the American dollar. That right there, I laugh at, because if the BRICS comes in, it's going to collapse that dollar. The dollar might be the global reserve currency as of today, but I don't think that's going to be in play next year or whatever the case is. So if the RLUSD is connected to the dollar and the dollar falls 80-90%, what's going to happen to that? What's going to happen to XRP. I don't really know if there's a connection between XRP and the RLUSD, but I did hear that the RLUSD will be backed by the American dollar. And that I did not like at all. Maybe the 589 are the years that add up to those numbers. 2001 is 5, 2004 is 8, 2025 is 9. Maybe it truly concludes spring 2025, 589. That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. Again, you want to ask me what 589 means? 589 means my fucking my Thanksgiving. The 5 flips to a 2, and then you get your 1-1, right? Or even, no, 2. The 5 flips to a 2, and then your 8. Now you got 28. Then you got your 9. November, 9, is 9. I don't know. Number 9 is the year of the birth when things fully develop. A baby is born on the 9th month. Also, numbers start over after the number 9 ends. Very good observation there, Zenga, on both of those. U.S. bonds back. Yeah, I think $1 and bonds back. Okay, well, what is the bonds back to? What do you think is going to happen to the bonds if the American dollar? Let's maybe ask AI. And being that you said baby, I also want to show you something. You said baby. Hold on a second. You said baby. Now, the guy that we just talked about, right? I just said that there's a guy who plays on the Houston Rockets. For the first time ever in 75 years, he's wearing the number 58. So, we looked at his name, Jack McVeigh. Now, Zanga just brought up baby. This guy who just put on this jersey for the first time ever, his last name, his surname, means the son of life. Son of life. Are we going to get new life on Thanksgiving in November, week 48? Just found that funny. The son of the woodmen. You know these guys were in the redwoods, right? In the woods. That's where they have the meetings. Funny enough, they got woodman. Wood connects to the dollar bill because money is made out of paper, and paper is from trees and from wood. So I found that little connection right there as well. We need bull run before next tax year. UK government discussing 39% crypto tax next year. Make it and leave country before April, for fuck's sakes. Yeah. Well, listen, you only get taxed when you sell. So don't sell. Hold on. And then just move out. Then sell. We'll see. Spring. Well, spring, the only 2 months I can really think of in spring, if it is spring, 2025, would be March. Like when you're marching forward. Or April, because April was a name tag on that lady's name tag in The Simpsons when she was getting the ledger, when the people were trying to buy the jet ski with crypto. So, but I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to keep saying November 28 until that date comes and passes. Yes, that's what I was saying. So if it is springtime, the only 2 months I could really think of that connect would be April, like that lady's name tag, or March, because you're marching in. Or who knows, Mayflower. I was even saying May 23rd, May. I don't know. I don't really think that is going to go to 2025. So I'm going to chill in 2024 and still think it's Pi Day, Thanksgiving Day. Has to be. Like I said, I showed you. Nobody went. Nobody. I didn't see no YouTubers that's talking about XRP or XPR go down to the pizzeria where they have the Big Bang slice, where Big Bang Theory went over there, spoke to the head guy. I told you fuckers, call the pizzeria. Ask the guy the story. Big Bang Theory producers told him to make it $5.50 and call it the Big Bang Slice. I just showed you the video on The Simpsons. The 550th episode deals with bricks. That has to do with gold and silver. Let's see something. When did the movie Wizard of Oz come out?
In the United States of America, The Wizard of Oz was released on August 25th, 1939.
1939, August 25th. Well, there's your 55 there. 8555. Right? August. August is 8. And then you got your 25, which can be flipped to 55. I'm just trying to see if it connected to Thanksgiving or anything to that. And to be honest, it does connect to Thanksgiving. Let me show you. Let me show you how I play with the numbers. Let me see. Before I even do that, let me just read. I hope we're not still years out. I don't think so. I don't think we're years out. I don't think so. You get taxed for just swapping coins too, so I guess only buy high conviction coins and super hold. Yeah, we get, oh man, am I going to get taxed because I'll be swapping and swapping. Fed now in the ISO $200 rollout March, April 2025. Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they've been saying. They said it 2022, 2021, 2023. Let's see. So let me show you back to the Wizard of Oz. Let's get back to the Wizard of Oz. Alrighty. We're going to do this backwards. You know the 5 flips to a 2. So that 2 can break down to 1, 1. November. Then you have your 2 here, and August is 8. If you read it backwards, because like Bully Bear says, Back to the Future, we got to look at shit backwards. Just like we did with Trump's number. Right here. 1, 1, because the 5 turns to a 2. Let me not lose you. That 5 turns to a 2. That's 1, 1, 28. August 8th, 2, 8. November 28. Gobble, gobble, motherfuckers. I believe the BIS and SWIFT are going live with digital assets in March 2025. All banks must be connected by 2025. It could be the boom. Shalak, lock, boom. All right now. Could be, couldn't be. I don't know. But again, like I said, Wizard of Oz connects to Thanksgiving. The date that it came out connects to Thanksgiving. Ooh. XRPLT has signed over and TRPRX has signed down. Sign so high, so below. Yeah, I don't trust those particular things right there, to be honest with you. So, yep. I still think that things will happen. Not everything. I mean, I don't think every single coin is going to explode overnight, but I think the main ones that are hidden, that are not spoken about, that are like kind of buried in the trenches, I think those particular coins are going to explode. Well, I really think it's the gold and the silver, those prices. I think that's really is going to turn it around. So, and especially before they crash the dollar, see, that's just me thinking, why would they keep gold and silver at a cheaper price and then still have your money valued pretty decent? Wouldn't it be smart to devalue the dollar and pump gold and silver so you have no exit plan? right? I mean, just think about it. If we knock down the dollar's value and we shoot up gold and silver at the same time, you're not going to have a safe net. At least if the dollar stood valuable and gold was still, I mean, that's like right now today. If you were smart, you would look into it yourself and see if that's something you needed to do to take your money today and go buy some physical metals. But I just don't see it when the dollar falls. I just see the other side just going up. That's how the balance is. They keep us far, far away from gaining any type of wealth. That's all I know. And I will say it here. Tether is not going anywhere. Tether is the most held crypto stablecoin. There's plenty of people out there saying it's going to crash. You heard it here first. If you understand the power of Tether, then you understand that just like Ethereum, most likely ain't going anywhere. Okay? They might tell you, oh, they got problems, they got issues, it doesn't work on their blockchain, whatever the case is, FUD. Because there's so many other blockchains that these tokens can jump on and get with the program. Tether doesn't go down. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm not going to say that I definitely know that. I would just say I feel that. And usually my feelings and my gut feelings are usually on point. And again, everybody's thinking that Tether's going to go down. That's another strong reason why most likely it won't. Because everybody thinks that. Well, at least 85 to 90% of the people in crypto truly believe that Tether is going to go bye-bye, that Bitcoin is going to crash, that BSV is going to be the one, and Ethereum is going to go bye-bye as well. Ethereum shows you energy. It shows you the pyramid. The pyramid is energy. It is also the Uncle Sam of crypto. It's one of the highest gas tokens out there. So it's taxing you before it even taxes you. I don't see them getting rid of that. All the money in the world are in the quadrillions or even quadrillion. One token cannot handle that much liquidity. They need hundreds of tokens, and each token will be in the thousands of dollars. We are going to find out real soon. I honestly don't really know about BSV. The only reason why I hold it, there's two reasons why I hold it. The first one is that Crypto Rick brought it to my attention. And then when I seen it on the Bearable Guy and the recycle of those coins, and I seen it sitting on top by itself right next to IOTA, I said, let me just pick up two of them and hold on to them and see what happens. So the only reason why I'm holding BSV is because Crypto Rick mentioned it. I respect his work. And the decode really pushed me to get it once I seen it was a coin that was sitting on top above all the other coins. Oh, I bought these coins early. I gotta take this call. Hold on a second. Yo, hello. What's going on? What's up? The 24th. Yeah. So, all right, we ring back. I'm on the phone right now. All right. Anyway, you're in New York. How do I get all these coins? Well, BSV, you know what it was that I guess from a long time ago, I was still on BitTrue and I was still on KuCoin. Well, KuCoin kicked me off a while ago, but BitTrue still has me on. It's like limited or whatever. I can't put any money on. So whatever money and coins I had on there, I was just swapping, selling that, buying something else, selling and swapping. So there was a lot of that website had a lot of like, coins that were like you can get for $20. You could pick up a couple of million of them. So I had a bunch of little wishful coins, hoping that they would pop and I can convert it over, but it didn't happen. So those little coins, I just decided to freaking liquidate them, trade them in, and just buy BSV and just hold on to that. Because I know soon, most likely, because I'm in New York, they're trying to scalp everybody that lives in New York to not even get into any of these exchanges. Funny enough, we could only get into Gemini and Coinbase. So, yeah, I got into those other ones. What was it? BitTrue, KuCoin, and there was something else. Bitmart. Those are the three, but I'm talking about like 3 years ago that I got onto those things. Before like the KYC and all this other shit was like popping, you know. So I guess you could say I got grandfathered into that. So they kind of keep me on there. So I just knew that I was like, let me not fuck around and get most of my coins off. So BSV is still sitting on that exchange anyway. So whatever, if they take it, they take it. I don't even care. BSV is not my biggest holding anyway. I got 2 coins. Dumb cheap. You got XRP, XPR, and XLM. Well, those are the ones that everyone raves about. Not too much XPR, but XRP and XLM. We shall see. We shall see. Who knows now? Now we got people turning saying that, XLM might be a front, XRP might be a front. You have to get XRP 262. You have to get ABCDEFG coin, HIJK elemental P coin. So I really don't know. I believe the RLUSD is providing regulated liquidity to the SEC and DEX. It will be one of the regulated stablecoins along with XMD to operate in the USA. All right. No. I mean, it could be in there. Most likely it probably will be, but I'm saying if it's connected to bonds and it's connected to the dollar, how confident can you be when you know BRICS is looking to collapse the dollar system? Anything I heard on Codius? No. I don't follow Codius. I don't. The only time I hear Codius if I listen to Crypto Hulk or Crypto Rick. Those are the only 2 people that pop up with the word Codius. But besides that, no idea. So what you say would be the final step? Codius? Codius is the last piece of the puzzle? The final step before XRP takes off. Well, we're going to see. There's a lot of things happening, like I said. I just wanted to really present you that number 58. I thought that was kind of wild. NBA player first time wearing the number 58, playing for the Houston Rockets. You had Dikembe Mutombo, who was a tower, who died at 58 years old wearing the number 55. If you didn't know, the Super Bowl is a 55 number. 211. 211 becomes 2-2. That 2-2 becomes 5-5 after you flip it. Again, just playing with numbers. She said when Codius is running, that is it. So when Codius is running, all right, I guess then you just got to keep asking AI or keep following Codius. That I didn't know, so let's see. Is Codius running as of 2024 October?
We are a couple of days away from our open house, plus the arrival of our own Greek god, Mr. Peter Solaris. So here's the list. We got the granite countertops, and let me tell you,
I'm just gonna show you. I don't know what the fuck this means here. It makes it very easy to upload a program. So you were asking about, let me see. BRICS will be settling in those countries' local currencies. They will still do business with the USA, so they will need USD or XMD for our settlement. Okay, interesting to know. Good looking, Zenga. Just something I'll keep my antennas up on then. I just don't feel comfortable with the USD. I mean, with the dollar itself. And that's just me. So look, I just asked if Codius is running this year.
I know he's gonna love you.
Basically says fair warning. Codius is in beta. Expect dragons. Aren't we in the dragon year? Isn't this the dragon year? What is Codius? And it just says Codius is this and that. But I just find it funny. It says expect dragons. Are we gonna flame on or what? We're gonna get the twin flames or what? Can't wait for the motherfucking twin flames. Let me see. Let me look at this article right here and see if it says anything significant. XRP set to disrupt massive $5 trillion derivatives market. Ripple joined ISDA in August.